Good morning. Happy Tuesday, Mountain Family. My name is Amelia Lee on this Tuesday, January 28th at 5 o'clock. And now is also the time to check on in with meteorologist Megan Dusmal for a look at the forecast. Megan, honestly, I don't think it was that cold of a start to my morning, but I do have to say I had some frost on my back window, so that was kind of unfortunate.
That is unfortunate. Maybe spent a little bit of time scraping that this morning. No. I did not, though. So, I mean, sorry. But depending on where you're located, where your car is facing, the sun and that sort of thing, you could see differences. And whether or not you're experiencing frost, that's completely normal. But as we're heading today into the morning hours, especially, those temperatures are hovering around freezing. Some places a little bit cooler than others, but that's what you got to look out for. People who have those temperatures below freezing are susceptible to that frost. Looks like we are at freezing here in Hazard. Pikeville's at 33 degrees, and Monticello 36, same in Jacksboro, but we do have some 20s as you're going across the board. 20s in Manchester, London, Jonesville, mainly the mid to upper 20s for this morning. As we head into the afternoon, though, here are those temperatures. We're seeing upper 40s and hitting that 50-degree mark for a lot of cities, seeing the low 50s in Jacksboro. But we're looking at satellite and radar this morning, looking nice and clear. We do have some bit of clouds, but those will be clearing out in the next couple hours, leading to a sunny afternoon. And maybe you could expect a snowflake or two, but for the most part, not going to see much this morning. Amelia.
All right, Megan, thank you. In Laurel County, an East Bernstadt man is in jail after he reportedly tried to get away from police. The incident started when police notified 32-year-old Vinoy Finley that he was making an illegal U-turn. When police tried to pull Finley over, he tried to quickly drive away. Police eventually tracked Finley down. He was taken to the Laurel County Correctional Center. Firefighters from 2 departments worked for hours to put out a house fire yesterday morning. When the Laurel County Fire Department arrived on the scene on County Farm Road, they found an unoccupied home on fire. The London City Fire Department was later called to help put it out. Firefighters were able to clear the scene around 8:30 yesterday morning. No one was injured. The Kentucky Blood Center's Big Blue Slam with the University of Florida tipped off yesterday. It is the 17th year for this event. It helps stock the state's blood supply when donations run low in the winter months. KBC has won the last 4 years. Blood donors will get a Big Blue Slam retro t-shirt as a thank you. You can donate at any of KBC's 8 donor centers or mobile drives throughout the week. The drive runs through Friday. With temperatures now on the rise, there is a new concern for road safety. Things like rock slides are occurring as the warmer weather melts leftover ice. On Sunday night, there was a rock slide on Highway 15 in Knott County. It happened at the intersection of Kentucky 160 and Carr Creek Lake. The rocks blocked the road for several hours. The freeze-thaw cycle is a common cause of rock slides. This is the repeating process of freezing and thawing, which loosens the rocks.
You know, we really don't know where these are going to happen. We just know they are going to happen. It's our area, it's the terrain, and we know that, you know, this cycle happens every year at this time.
Officials say there is no way to completely prevent rock slides. However, if you do see fallen rock piles, debris, or even dust, you can call your local transportation department. This could alert crews of potential risk areas. Lawmakers in Frankfort met yesterday to discuss proposals on different retirement plans for state workers. The Public Pension Oversight Board discussed both teacher retirement as well as retirement for county employees. They say a health subsidy for county employees that was created 3 years ago fails to keep up with single plans out there, and that the newly proposed plan will put employees more in control of what their health care costs are going to be. They say it will also help them recruit new and keep current employees.
Is to allow them the understanding on the front end that there is light at the end of that tunnel, where you may feel like you have an uncertainty as you get older with health insurance. This will help provide that certainty.
No vote was taken on the retiree health subsidy proposal. Lawmakers also discussed Kentucky Senate Bill 58, which would designate a special needs trust to receive state-administered retirement benefits. 63 acres of land was purchased recently at the proposed construction site of the future home of a federal prison in Letcher County. The purchase was made by the Appalachian Community Fund, a nonprofit organization based out of Knoxville, Tennessee. Congressman Hal Rogers provided a statement on the situation. Here is part of the quote. This group clearly intends to obstruct the Bureau of Prisons construction plans in Letcher County and stop good-paying jobs from being created in a rural area where they're needed the most. Later, he says, I will reiterate once again, if the prison isn't built in Roxana, Kentucky, it will be built somewhere else. This land purchase will not stop construction of BOP's next prison. Hazard Community and Technical College announced that later this year, they will launch Kentucky's only nuclear medicine imaging program. They say the announcement comes as the need for healthcare workers in the region is growing. Nuclear medicine is a tool using small amounts of radiation to diagnose and treat diseases. HCTC officials say applications will close on May 1st and classes begin in the fall 2025 semester. For the second year in a row, Kentucky is named the worst state to retire. A WalletHub study compared the retirement friendliness of each of the 50 states. It used 46 factors like tax rates, cost of living, access to quality medical care, and fun activities. Kentucky landed at the bottom of the list with an overall score of 42.46. The state scored a 36 in affordability, a 41 in quality of life, and 45 in health care. Florida was ranked the #1 spot to retire. Well, thank you for getting your day started with us here on Mountain News this morning. Coming up, a new step in President Trump's government overhaul as federal loans and grants could now be in jeopardy.
We saw the snow melting yesterday. Will we continue to see that today? I'll have that answer coming up.